I gotta be quick and to the point, man. I'm gonna call out the transgender people for misappropriation. And I think it needs to be done. And I'll probably receive a lot of flack for it, but you know, if you're male, you're male. If you're female, you're female. And I can understand, like, I respect and appreciate, you know, there's some people out there that are pretty cool with what they got going on. There's a dude that I seen on TikTok the other day that makes some really awesome videos, really into makeup, does amazing things, and that is cool as hell, you know. But just because you like makeup or dresses or whatever, some of the things about what is perceived as female in certain societies, I want you to consider that you're doing harm to us women. You know, I was born with a vagina. I went through puberty and I grew these things. That's natural. Those are real. And, you know, my life has been pretty difficult because of my gender. And I feel like the misappropriation that's going on in dressing up a certain way and running around and calling yourself female when you're not is causing social problems for us women who are out there actually trying to live better quality lives or do something with ourselves, because you're stigmatizing and you're putting this image out there into society and encouraging that idea that the woman is a sexual object, and it needs to stop. Like, look at my muscles, yo. I'm a female. Like, I had to work for that, you know. I'm not sitting here wearing makeup. I'm not wearing a dress. I'm still female. There's a lot of rapey ass dudes out there, and you're encouraging this idea that the woman is a sexual object, and that's what my problem is, because we have our own struggle. As a female working in male-dominated industries, I'm dealing with the problems that we're trying to get rid of that y'all are encouraging to stick around. Some of the things that trans people do are pretty fucking cool. If you want to wear makeup, do it. You want to wear dresses? Do it. Be you. You know, be you and be proud of who you are. And if you're male and you like those things, fucking be proud of who you are. But it doesn't make you female. It doesn't. The things that we go through will never be the same things that you are going through. And it's causing problems for us. And it is cultural misappropriation. It's just like somebody taking somebody else's culture. You know, I have Native American blood in me. And we don't like it when white women are running around wearing headdresses making fun of our chiefs as a costume item. It's very disrespectful. And this is the same thing that's going on. And I'm going to call it what it is. And we can receive flack and we can have some hatred, but we need to have a discussion because y'all are doing harm. I'm seeing some stuff in the news. There was a transgender who impregnated 2 women in a female prison. Transgender Rikers inmate sentenced to 7 years for raping female prisoner. I'm honestly not okay with dudes coming in the women's restroom when I'm taking a piss. I honestly don't want dudes pissing all over the fucking toilets and then me sitting in it. I don't. And you're taking things and places that should be safe for us, and you're taking that away. And we can debate all we want about it and have these arguments and try to minimalize, but in all reality, you're doing harm to women. And if you have any respect for women, if you want to be a woman so badly, it might be a good idea to start taking a more realistic perspective on that and maybe having some self-respect yourself and appreciate who you are as an individual, even if you were born male or female. But trying to get the government to allow these things with calling yourself something that you're not, you're also creating a whole bunch of problems in the medical field, safety issues in the prisons. There's a lot going on. You can't control every individual, and these things happen. And I'm going to say, too, to anybody who's been out there giving these transgenders a hard time, or just because you think it's fun to hate or whatever, you know, part of this problem is because a lot of people, you know, anybody who's engaged in a physical assault against somebody for being different is just as guilty Hate crimes do not fucking help. So if you're one of those people out there that does have a problem with this, don't be a hater. You know, and teach these people to appreciate who they are as an individual, and don't be a fucking dick. Not everybody needs to be how you want them to be. You know, be your own person. And that's what I'm asking. So yeah, we got some room that we need to work on, because I'm not, you know, I never was into some of this gay rights and stuff just because I'm straight, and it never caught my attention. But I am an activist, and I started looking into some of these things. And I do feel that the gay community has reason to need to organize and find safety. And it's because there's some really shitty people out there in this world. And us women have to deal with a lot of those really shitty people as well, because there are a lot of dudes that treat women like shit. And there are a lot of things that we have to deal with. And I'm going to ask you not to step in the way of our progress as women. Well, yeah, we do need to find a way to make things better, but I'm out here to say that, regardless of how uncomfortable it makes anybody. Because I'm out here busting my ass working in a male-dominated industry, and I am not your stereotypical woman, but I am still a woman. And you can't take that away from me. And I'm not out here calling myself a man. I'm just doing what I'm doing and trying to live my life. So, you know, I mean, let us women be women, and let's stop this idea of the fact that we think that a woman is makeup and all this stupid shit. Because, in all reality, the truth of it is, at the end of the day, in the field of psychology, there's very little difference, psychologically, between men and women. And so this stuff that y'all talk about when you start talking about relationships and all that, and men and women and blah blah blah, all these problems, that's the result of social conditioning. That's all I have to say.